Hey guys, welcome to my TTM autograph haul video. This is Wednesday's video. It's coming out early Thursday. I went over it last week. I'm going through physical therapy for my back, and I'm just like a wreck the last couple weeks. So I usually have physical therapy, I think, in the coming weeks from I think most Wednesdays. So expect some early Thursday videos coming up. Also, the blue gloves are back. Yeah, I got dry skin in my fingers again, and I don't I don't want to show you guys right now. But yeah, that's why these are back again. I had a couple good weeks there, but then it came back yesterday. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to the returns. We got 10 this week, and before I get started, I just want to note a couple people that passed away recently that did do TTMs. Junior Bridgman, by the way, these are two basketball TTMers. Junior Bridgman, a very, very, very good TTMer. He passed away early this week at like a charity event, very suddenly. And Oliver Miller, he had some returns last year as well. He passed away as well. So I just want to have them my thoughts and prayers, and thank them for all the years of correspondence with fans. So it's really unfortunate to hear. So let's get started here. We got Sugarland, Texas. Sorry, 5 of 5, 225 days. We got Andre Ware. We have the Pro Line Portraits card. 91 Pro Set Heisman card, 90 Fleer, 90 Pro Set, and 90 Score. So Mr. Ware is 56 years old. Played in the NFL from 90 to 95 with the Lions, Vikings, and Jaguars. He spent 95 to 97 in the CFL. He won the Heisman Trophy in 1989. Grey Cup champion in 1997 with the Toronto Argonauts. He racked up video game numbers at the University of Houston, which led to him getting picked at number 7 in the 1990 draft. Unfortunately, he didn't really get much of a chance with the Lions. Head coach Wayne Fontes tended to go with Rodney Peete and Eric Kramer instead of Andre Ware. I think a lot of that maybe because they were sort of getting better. Barry Sanders was, right there, putting up crazy numbers as well. So Wayne Fontes might have just been trying to save his job. Didn't want to wait around for a rookie to develop, unfortunately. So, but Mr. Ware, he has been a ESPN and SEC college football analyst for quite a while. So you can see him there on Saturdays most weeks. So I want to thank him for getting those back to me. Iron Mountain, Michigan. 3 of 3, 17 days. If you have any questions about the addresses, go to Sports Card Forum. Put in the player, and my username is SweetBob. So if you have any questions about which address I use, you can see I log all my submissions and returns there, and it's free to sign up. So let's open this one up. These gloves make it kind of hard to get open here. We got Chuck Hiller. We have a 66 with Fritz Fisher. We have a 69 and a 68. Mr. Hiller is 81 years old. Played from 65 to 1980 with the Tigers. Sorry, I think about that. All-Star in 1974, World Series winner in 1968, MLB saves leader in 73, a member of the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame. He had a career ERA of 2.83. He did have an issue in 1971. He actually had a heart attack due to some cholesterol building issue he had, and but he came back in 1973 and won comeback player of the year. So, yeah, very interesting, for him to come back. I don't know many people that have come back especially so young and having an issue like that. And had a long career like that. So, all right, this one's a cool one. Tampa, Florida. 101, 66 days. We got Tony Dungy. This is his only card. It's a 1979 Steelers team leader card. It was Franco Harris, Larry Anderson, and L.C. Greenwood. Mr. Dungy, you'll probably best know him as a coach, but he's 69 years old. He did play in the NFL from 77 to 79 with the Steelers and Niners. He won Super Bowl 13 as a member of the Steelers. As a coach, he won Super Bowl 41 to coach my Indianapolis Colts. He's also a member of the Colts Ring of Honor and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Ring of Honor as well. As a head coach, he had a record of 139 and 69. Member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He's a longtime NBC NFL analyst, and he helped create the Tampa 2 defense with Monty Kiffin. It's a variation of cover 2. So, all right. Very happy to get that back, actually. It's one of those, it's like a little bit of a shot in the dark, but he didn't have a return for quite a while, so I'm glad to get that back. So, Wichita, Kansas. 3 of 3, 13 days. All right, we got Steve Keeley. We have let's see here. We got a 72, a 71, and a 69 with Bill Harrelson. I need to see if I don't think he signs, if I remember correctly, but could be wrong. But Mr. Keeley, let me find him here. 77 years old, played from 68 to 73 for the Angels and White Sox. He only had 139 appearances in the MLB. He had a record of 8-5 and a career ERA of 4.28. So yeah, I think I'm forgetting this back. And then this one here, a little backstory here to this return. We got Coweta, Oklahoma. 2 of 3, 16 days. I got Mr. Frank Lindsay last year. Man, I think it might have been one of the first batches of older cards that I got to send off. And he kept his Gold Cup card. So what I did at my local card shop, I found 3 of his Gold Cup 1966 cards. And I was like, hey, could you sign one of these? Or sign 2 of these, and you can keep one, as a thank you. So my brother and I both have them now. So Mr. Lindsay's 84 years old, played from 63 to 74 for the Giants, Cardinals, Brewers, and Phillies. He placed 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting in 1965. He had a career 2.85 ERA with 110 saves. He was basically in the fireman role, usually pitched multiple innings. And, as a career 2.85 ERA, he excelled at that role. So, so happy to get the Gold Cup back. So, I've been on a kick lately with those, and that one I just remembered he kept the Gold Cup card. Bummed me out that day, but I'm fine. Okay, we got Port Townsend, Washington. 2 of 2, 16 days. This one's an interesting one. Pete Ham. He's kind of a harder one to get, but there is a P.O. box now that he seems to be signing out of. At one point when I did send this off, signed cards were going for, $70, $80 because of just the fact that he just never signs. But he does also have a 70, I'm trying to think. I think it might be a 69 maybe. No, it was 71. He had a 2-person rookie card too. And I believe the other guy signs as well, if I remember correctly. Sorry, I'm kind of half asleep because I had to wake up early to do this. But Mr. Ham is 77 years old, played from 70 to 71, all for the Twins. He only had 23 appearances in the majors. He had a record of 2-6 with 6.41 ERA. So, glad to get that back here. I'm not going to go too in depth on this because I got Corey Snyder back back-to-back weeks here. This is the one that I basically sent off about when I first started doing TTMs. And yeah, so I mentioned last week I wanted the 85 tops back at some point, and well, got it back. But yeah, I got 85 and 89 here. I'm not gonna go really mention him. If you want to know about Corey Snyder, go back and watch last week's video. But yeah, very happy to get this back because of this mostly. So I'm glad he didn't keep that other card. It looks like he might be 2 per going forward, because I think I sent 3 cards both times and I got 2 back. We got Dublin, Ohio, 2 of 2, 5 days. We got Ed Whitson. We have an 87, and I believe this is an 81 behind here. He's starting to sign again. For a while there, it looked like he may have just straight up quit. But yeah, he's back up at it again. And I sent him back. I don't live too far away from Dublin, Ohio. I used to live there, so I knew exactly where he lived. This is weird. There's only one other person I know exactly where he lives. It's what's his name? Brent Gaff from the Mets. He's got like an 85 and 86. I pass his house quite often, actually, so it's kind of weird. On the way to Fort Wayne, where I'm going to get my physical therapy today. So we have Ed Whitson, 69 years old. He played from 77 to 91 for the Pirates, Giants, Indians, Padres, and Yankees. All-Star in 1980. Very underrated pitcher. He had an excellent second run to Padres there. Whenever this was in this era here, they had some success in the postseason as well. He had this he had a little tenure with the Yankees right before this, and it was just a disaster. So he really turned his career back around and did really well. I mean, he even had multiple years of I think it was 4 WAR and above. So. All right, Laguna Beach, California, 2 of 2, 13 days. This one is interesting. Chris Speier, he usually charges with pass pros, right? Well, I just been noticing he's been signing a lot of stuff lately. I don't know why he filled in his tooth there. You notice that? He signs with pass pros, but he's been signing people's cards without fees and just putting a note, hey, next time do pass pros. So I decided to press my luck. If he didn't sign them, whatever, but yeah, very happy to get these back. As you know, I'm a Cubs fan, and I've been trying to get as many 87 tops signed, well, period, but 87 tops Cubs mainly. Really trying to get those first and then expand outward. I think I've got over 220 87 tops cards now. So yeah, I was trying to I wasn't specifically counting them. I was just kind of loosely counting them around, and it was over 200. I think 220-ish. But Mr. Spears is 74 years old. Played from 71 to 89 for the Giants, Expos, Cardinals, Twins, and Cubs. Three-time All-Star, Giants Wall of Fame member, Expos Hall of Fame member. The Alameda Rifle was his nickname. Longtime MLB coach. He had won the World Series as a Arizona Diamondbacks coach in 2001. So, yeah, I mean, if you see a guy that usually starts signing stuff for free randomly, I mean, just send him a card or two and see what happens, But I don't recommend it for the most part. But this one was just too good to be true, because I think he usually charges, is it $10 or $13 through Pass Pros? So very, very happy to get that back. I'm not going to send him anymore. So if I do, it'll be like a 1972 Gold Cup, and I'll pay whatever the Pass Pros fee is. So we got Leawood, Kansas. This is the last one here. 4 of 4, 21 days. Oh. All right. We got Tom Bergman. We got a 69 tops. We have a 81 tops, 81 Fleer, and 84 tops. Mr. Bergman is 81 years old. Played from 68 to 84 for the Angels, Royals, and Twins. Oh, and Red Sox and A's. But I don't know why I started a second row on my little cheat sheet here. All-Star 1980. He had 745 appearances in the MLB. I mean, that's over, 16 years or so. And he had a record of 79 and 55 during his career. So, yeah, I want to thank Mr. Bergman for those. And that's it for this video. If you think I've earned your subscription, please hit the subscribe button. Please like the video and comment down below your favorite return of the week or guys that you're sending out yourself. And I do want to get a 1992 set breakdown up hopefully this week, if not next week. I've got the regular set and the tops traded. I've had that in the background for quite a while. I've got all the work done. I just have not had the time to sit down and record it and post it and all that stuff. So, but hopefully I'll have it up either later this week or, sometime next week. So, look forward to that. And, yeah, that's it for the week, or that's it for this video. I will be back Sunday, for another TTM Autograph Haul video. And I want to thank everyone for watching. See you Sunday.